SMB, or Server Message Block, is a protocol used by Microsoft Windows that will allow a computer to share files, folders, and printers from within our home network. However, due to the number of people around the globe that now use Microsoft Windows, other operating systems such as Linux and macOS will also support SMB by default. This means that the SMB protocol has now become the de facto standard within most home networks. As SMB was developed in the 1980s, over time it has evolved so that we currently have three main versions of SMB. First, we have SMB1, which was introduced in Windows 2000. Next, we have SMB2, which was introduced in Windows Vista. And finally, we have SMB3, which was added to Windows 8 and macOS 10.10. So to ensure maximum compatibility with our network shares, the version of SMB running on our computer will have to be backwardly compatible with the previous versions of SMB. However, on our Synology NAS, by default it has been configured to only use SMB1 and SMB2. While SMB2 is still considered to be safe to use, as SMB1 does not support encryption, we will need to disable SMB1 from working on our NAS. So in this video, we're going to disable SMB1 so that our NAS will only use SMB2 and SMB3. In order to change the SMB settings on our NAS, we're first going to need to log into DiskStation Manager using our administrator's credentials. As we will be making changes to the network services on our NAS, before we start we need to ensure that no one is connected to or working from our Synology NAS. Now from the DSM desktop, we need to locate and select Control Panel. Within Control Panel, and under the File Sharing heading, we need to locate and select File Services. From within File Services, we have a series of tabs. However, the tab that we're interested in is the SMB, AFP, NFS tab. Under the SMB heading, you can see that we've already enabled the SMB service, so we need to select Advanced Settings. Now from within Advanced Settings, we need to locate two options, Maximum and Minimum SMB Protocol. You can see that next to the SMB range, we have confirmation of which SMB protocols our NAS is currently using. So if we select the drop-down menu in the Maximum SMB Protocol field, we're going to change the Maximum SMB Protocol to SMB3. Then as a fallback, in case we are using a version of Windows or macOS that has not been configured to work with SMB3, in the Minimum SMB Protocol field, we will select from the drop-down menu SMB2. If we now take a look at the SMB range, we can see that by selecting SMB2, we also selected SMB2 and Large MTU. So our NAS will be compatible with devices using SMB3, SMB2, and SMB2 Large MTU. Let's now select Apply. Before our changes are applied, we're warned that network services will have to restart in order for our settings to be changed. So if a user is connected to a network share while we restart our network services, that user could potentially lose any data that they're working with. However, as we have no users currently connected to our NAS, we will select Yes. When we are returned to the SMB AFP NFS panel, as you can see, there's no need to select Apply as the changes that we've made have already been saved. Let's close Control Panel and log out of DiskStation Manager. We now need to test that we can still connect to our network shares. As you will see, after making changes to the versions of SMB that our NAS supports, the computer that we're using still is able to connect to our network shares. However, If after making changes to the SMB settings on your NAS, you find that a computer is having problems connecting to your network shares, in the first instance, try rebooting that computer. If that does not resolve the problem, you will need to check to see which version of SMB your computer is using and either adjust its SMB protocol or upgrade to a newer version of that computer's operating system. Finally, if you are still having problems connecting to your network shares, while we don't recommend it, you could always revert the SMB protocols on your NAS back to their original default settings.